Hey there, amazing explorers. Are you ready for an adventure? Come on. Today, we're going to go on a trip all around our planet to learn about something super, super cool, Earth's different climates. Yeah, have you ever thought about that? Why is it that some places are covered in snow, perfect for building a snowman, while other places are all hot and sandy and you can build a giant sandcastle? How can our one world have so many different kinds of weather? Well, get your detective hats on because today we are going to solve our planet's climate puzzle together. Okay, so our very first clue in this big puzzle is a word, climate. What even is a climate? Well, it's not just about if it's rainy today or sunny tomorrow. Climate is what the weather is like in one spot over a really, really long time, like for years and years. If a place is usually warm and sunny, well, that's its climate. Every good adventure needs a map, and our Earth map is extra special. It's split into three big areas, so let's go explore Earth's three climate zones. So our whole planet is basically split into three main zones. They're pretty easy to remember. First up, we have the tropical zone, which is, you got it, hot. Then right in the middle, we have the temperate zone, and that one is just right. And way at the top and bottom of the world, we find the polar zone, which is cold. And check this out. This is our world climate map, our treasure map for this whole adventure. Do you see that big colorful band right around the middle of the Earth? That's the hot tropical zone. And what about those light pink and white areas at the very, very top and the very bottom? Yep, those are the chilly polar zones. And all those other colors in between, those are our just right temperate zones. All right, explorers, pack your shorts and sunglasses. Our first stop is a journey to the hot tropics. These places are all near that imaginary line that goes right around the middle of the Earth. It's called the equator. So, what's the number one thing you need to know about the tropical zone? Well, it is warm all year round. Seriously, you will not need a winter coat here, ever. It's always warm enough to go play outside. But wait a second. Even in the hot tropics, not every place is exactly the same. Some tropical spots get tons and tons of rain, which helps grow these amazing, beautiful rainforests. But other tropical spots have a rainy season and then a dry season. And that creates these huge grassy plains where animals like zebras just love to run around. Okay, let's leave the hot tropics and travel to our next destination, the mild climates of the temperate zone. A lot of us actually live in a place just like this. I like to call this the Goldilocks zone because, just like her porridge, the weather here is usually not too hot and not too cold. It's just right. This is where you get to see all four seasons. You get a warm summer for playing outside, a cool fall with all the colorful leaves, a cold winter for maybe building a snowman, and a fresh spring when all the flowers start to pop up. And because that weather changes so much, you can find all sorts of beautiful forests and fields in these temperate climates. You get those awesome warm summers that are perfect for swimming and cool winters that might be just perfect for sledding. All right, time for our last big stop. You better grab your warmest jacket, a fuzzy hat, and some mittens. We are off to explore the icy poles, way, way at the top and the bottom of our world. Brr! Oh yeah, it is definitely chilly here. Polar climates are very, very cold. They have short, kind of cool summers, and then long, freezing winters. It's the perfect home for animals that love the cold, like awesome polar bears and penguins. Now this is amazing. You can find these super cold climates way up north, right near the North Pole. But get this, you can also find a polar climate at the very top of a super tall mountain, even if that mountain is in a warmer part of the world. That's because it gets colder the higher up you go. How cool is that? Wow. We've traveled all across the big world, from the hot tropics to the icy poles. But what if I told you that you could find a different, secret climate right in your own neighborhood? Let's check out your own tiny climate. It's something called a microclimate. Micro means super tiny. So a microclimate is just a small area that has a different climate than the place right next to it. It's like finding a secret little weather pocket. Here's a perfect way to see how that works. Just look at this hill. See how the sun's rays are warming up the one side? That makes it warm and dry. But the other side of the hill is in the shade, so it stays cool and a little damp. That's two different microclimates right next to each other. Wow, what an incredible world tour. Okay, let's do a super fast recap of what we learned. We found out that the Earth has three main climate zones: the hot tropical, the just right temperate, and the cold polar. We also saw that different climates are home to different plants and animals. And we learned that you can find tiny microclimates right where you live.
So here is your next mission, explorers. The next time you go outside, I want you to look for microclimates. Can you find a warm, sunny spot next to a wall? Or maybe a cool, shady spot under a big tree? What will you discover?
You all did a fantastic job today. Keep looking, keep asking questions, and never ever stop learning about our amazing world. I'll see you on our next adventure.